In this tutorial, we will learn how to import the points provided by the surveyors in the CSV format in the Civil 3D and create a surface model using those points. We can see a point file provided by our surveyor in the form of CSV. Um, the file contains a point number, listing data, routing data, point elevation, and point description. So close this file. To import the file, click on Home tab and click on Points menu. Open Point Creation tool and in the Point Creation tool, click on Import Points. Select the file using the plus menu and click on Open. So we need to specify the desired format of the point file. We can either select from the list provided by the Civil 3D or we can create our own formatting. To create our own formatting, click on Modify Formats, create new format, select user point file and click on OK. So our point format is in the point elevation, point number, listing, routing, point elevation, and point description. The file type is CSV, which is delimited by comma. Our first column contains point number, second column contains listing, third column contains routing, fourth column contains point elevation, and the last column contains row descriptions. Click on OK. The format we have just created will be listed in this list. You can see that PENZT format is listed here. So we will be selecting this format for our point data. So all the points will be listed here, which is in the format of PEN, Z, and D. So we can uh, import these points directly by hitting OK, or we can add these points to various groups based on the raw descriptions. Uh, but in this tutorial, we'll be just importing the points as it is without adding them to point groups. So hit on OK to import the points. So after the points are imported, zoom and extend to the points. So these are the points we have just imported from the CSV file. So using these points we have imported, we'll be creating a Civil 3D surface model. To create a surface, go to Prospector tab, right click on Surfaces, create surface, provide a suitable name for the surface, and select the style. We'll be using 2 meters and 10 meters type of style for the contour data, which means the minor contour will be of 2 meters and the major contours will be of 10 meters. So click on OK. Click on the drop down menu and in the definition tab, Right click in the point groups, click on add and select all points. We have not created any other point groups, so all the points will be listed in this all point groups. So click on OK. So the surface will be created using the point groups, which contains the point we have just imported. We can see that the surface is also created outside the extreme points provided by the surveyor. So we have to trim out these extreme contours outside the survey boundary. To do so, we can either create a polyline um, enclosing the extreme points, or we can just use the boundary provided by the surveyor. So we'll be creating a polyline outside the points provided by the surveyor just to enclose all the points. So to add the boundary to our surface, go to the Perspective tab in our surface model, right click on the boundaries and add the boundary. Give a name to the boundary and select the type as outer and select non-destructive breakline and click on OK. Then click on the polyline we have just created. This will trim out the excess contour lines created by the Civil 3D which lies outside the survey boundary. So we can see that some of the points are outside the boundary we have created. So we can modify our polyline to enclose uh, those points as well. To update our surface, right click on the surface model and rebuild the surface. So this is the final surface which is created using 2.5 we have imported from the CSV file. To view the surface or to visualize the surface, select the surface and right click and select object viewer. So in the object viewer, we can visualize the surface by rotating the model and selecting the desired view type. So let's see it in the realistic view. So you can see that the surface is created and we can visualize the nature of the ground using the object viewer.